Hey, Coach Harlan here with I-Before-You Coaching. So let's say something happens in your business and you're backed into a corner. You have to make a very difficult decision. It could be letting go of one of your key employees. It could be dissolving a business partnership. It could be letting go of one of your key customers. How do you make those difficult decisions? I teach my clients to use 3 of the foundational elements of their business to make sure that they're making the right decision every time. I will tell you exactly what I mean and what those 3 foundational elements are right after this, so stick with me. All right, so by now you've noticed the new icons associated with these videos. I've declared 2021 as the year of courage, the courage to lead and what it takes to be a courageous leader. Now, there's different types of courage. There's intellectual courage, social courage, disciplined courage. I'm going to create videos to talk about each one of those concepts, right, and go into them in depth. So if you haven't done so already, click that subscription button and click the bell icon to make sure you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. All right, so as a business owner, you're faced with some pretty difficult decisions. We've all been there. How do you make these difficult decisions? It could be letting go of a key employee, somebody who's been with you for a long time. Could be letting go of a customer, somebody who's very valuable or has been valuable in the past to the business. It could be dissolving a partnership or letting go of a huge piece of equipment or maybe the building that you're in, downsizing or something like that. How do you make those difficult decisions? When I work with my clients, one of the first things we do is put together a strategic plan. And part of that strategic plan are the 3 key foundational elements that I want to talk about. First, your core values. Whether you know it or not, every time you make a decision, you're basing that decision on your personal or professional core values. So I hope for your business you've set some core values. Let's say the core value is honesty and integrity, which should be a no-brainer. I mean, if you're not honest and integrous, you probably shouldn't be in business in the first place. But if that's one of your core values, then every decision you make should be bounced against the core values. Is this the most honest and integrous thing that I can do? If there's any hesitation whatsoever, that's as good as a no. That means you stop. Don't make that decision. You need to go back and research a little bit. If it's letting go of a key employee, again, is this the most honest and integrous thing that I can do, right? If one of your values is customers first, then you want to look, is this the best thing that I can do for my customer at this time? And again, if there's any hesitation, that's as good as a no. Don't make the decision. The second piece is your SWOT analysis, your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. An opportunity comes up and you need to decide, is this an opportunity we should go after? Well, look at your strengths. Is this something that highlights one of your strengths? Is it something that highlights a weakness that you have, right? If something is a weakness for you, you probably don't want to go after that type of opportunity until you get that weakness over into the strengths column. So look at your strengths and weaknesses before you try to take advantage of certain opportunities and make sure you're using your strengths to the absolute best of their abilities. And finally, your vision, mission, and purpose statements. The vision is where you see your company or where you see the world because of your company, all right? The mission is how you plan to get there, and your purpose is your why. Why are you in business in the first place? If you're only in business to make money, you probably won't last very long. Generally, there's a bigger purpose out there, why you want to bring your products and services to the market. So look at your vision, mission, and purpose. And when it's time to make one of those difficult decisions, ask yourself, does this further us on our vision? Does it get us closer to that vision? Does it fit? Is it aligned with our mission, right? And our purpose? Does it help us fulfill our purpose? Again, if there's any hesitation, that's as good as a no. Do not make that kind of decision, right? Now, a client of mine, very proud of her and her company, she gathered all of her employees together over lunch for several weeks, and they sat down and they went through and came up with their core values, their SWOT analysis, and their vision, mission, and purpose statement. Those statements are all over every piece of documentation that they have. They're up posters in their offices, and everybody feels a sense of ownership of the company now because they helped kind of define those foundational elements of the business. It's key, and if you saw her business from where it started to where it is now and stuff, you would see she's almost doubled in size, doubled in the number of people she has working in the office, larger office space, just a phenomenal job. And it's because she involves her employees and gets them to say, here's where we are, what we're doing, and how we plan to get there, right? So involve your employees every chance you get to help define your core values, your SWOT analysis, and your vision, mission, and purpose statement. Not only will they understand your business a little bit better, but they'll be making good decisions based on those three foundational elements. All right, if you have any questions or want to know how to create your strategic plan, where you are now, where you want to go, and how to get there, if you want help defining those three foundational elements, your core values, your SWOT analysis, and your vision, mission, and purpose statement, spend some time with me. Go out to my website. It's www.timewithcoach.com. Schedule a 20-minute discovery chat. It's absolutely free, no sales at all. We'll sit down, we'll talk about your business. If we need to, we'll schedule more time to talk, but we'll talk about your business and what you're dealing with and how we can get you through that hurdle. All right? Go to www.timewithcoach.com. And that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified every time these videos are posted. Share this with your friends, family, and colleague. If you have friends that are in business that are struggling, I would love the referral. Send them over to me, okay? And that's it for me for this week. So this is Coach Harlan saying so long for now.